friends, we're going to do a take two because it was just not showing that I was live. So hop on, say hello if you're new. Welcome. I'm Roxanne. This is Match Made in Heaven. We're going to be creating with our t-shirt box that typically the t-shirt box runs from the 1st to the 5th. Once we get all of that done, I sent a message. Okay, well, at least we are there now. Let me see if I can put it. Copy link. But for some reason, it doesn't let me put it in the broadcast channel. I don't know why, y'all. I don't know why. It just doesn't. Let's do that. Post it there. I'm having like the most times with Facebook lately. So we're just going to go on and just start crafting because I don't know. So hop on, say hello. Please say hello. If you're not a texter, that's okay. Or a commenter, that's okay. Just give me a heart or a thumbs up or whatever it is. All right, friends. So you had the option of 2 different t-shirts. You had the option of just a solid black. Although this one, it does have, can you see the actual design of it? I really do like it. It's very breathable material. And if you didn't choose this one, you chose the animal print, which a lot of y'all actually chose the animal print. So I wanted a solid one. You also had the option between Virtuous Woman or Always Sassy, Rarely Classy. So it was really, a lot of y'all actually still got the box, but you already had the Virtuous Woman and y'all got the Always Sassy. So it's really up to you, whatever works for you, whatever you want to make your t-shirt. You don't always have to make, I mean, you never have to make the combo that I sent. If you want to wait or put it on a different shirt, you can. This was just a really cool shirt. Hey, Ms. Marge, you see me now. What was going on? I don't know what's going on. Hey, Tina, thank you for coming back. Hey, Ms. Vicky. Y'all, I don't know. I was talking to a friend, and we were talking about how Facebook just doesn't like me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm going to have a hard time today or not. So I was thinking maybe I need to prepare myself to move to a different platform. So let me know if you have Instagram. Do you have TikTok? Do you have Whatnot? Do you have YouTube? Okay, so those are the 4 things that I do have that I can most likely go live in other than Facebook. So let me know if you have, say, like, yes, TikTok or no TikTok, yes, Instagram, no Instagram, yes, Whatnot or no, because I will do tutorials in Whatnot or YouTube. So while I get my color, I'm going to grab, originally it was going to be Dune, but it seemed like Dune was out of stock and I couldn't wait. I tried to wait for as long as I could, but I just went ahead and went with white. So this one actually fits you quite a little bit. I would say it's pretty nice and loose. I really, really like it. Y'all, that light, I accidentally touched the light and it's like hitting me right in the face. What the heck? So I see a little, what's it called, everywhere, the little lights. I can't even see, but it was in your I know, Marge. I had to exit out and come back because, and if I do the whole live like that, that is why they don't show on my feed. Because they only show in my stories. Why does it do that to me? I don't know. So just let me know what you think. All right, guys. These are adhesive mats. You do not have to use an adhesive mat. You can use anything in between your surfaces. I recommend an adhesive mat because it's sticky and it doesn't move on you. And your transfer is sticky. So you are like well equipped for you to have a successful t-shirt without it bleeding or anything happening to it. So that is why we do adhesive mats. But at the end of the day, if you don't have one and you still want to create your shirt, you sure can. I've used the t-shirt cardboard boxes from Hobby Lobby. I've done those before too. And they work pretty well. So I have not really, but I know that I have a really good transfer that is not gonna mess up on me. All right, so make sure it's nice and stretched out. I always tell you, depending on the t-shirt, if it's a v-neck, like if you see my shirt, I like mine to fit like kind of right here. So I like to put my hand, I feel like this one pretty much fits well. If you want it a little bit lower, then just move it a little bit lower on your body. So up to you, whatever works. Y'all, my liver has been aching for the past 2 days. Seriously. And I know it's my liver because I've had liver issues before, and then they're like, I think it's like irritated or something. And then I do good and it goes away. Now it's back again, and it feels like irritated. So I'm just trying to drink a lot of water and try not to be in so much pain. But anyways, let's do this, friend. Hey, Brenda. I have all those forms, but don't use them much. Oh, format. Yeah. Like I told you, y'all, I'm a little blinded, so I see spots. I really see spots. I don't have any of those. Okay, Tina. Michelle, hey, girl. I have YouTube, but that's it. If you're just hopping on, let me know, guys, if you have, because like I said, Facebook has not been the kindest. And so I want to know if you have YouTube, if you have Whatnot, Instagram, or TikTok, because chances are I might have to transition to something else until the Facebook gets it together. I don't know. I don't know why it does this, like, if you were on live yesterday, it also kept on like having issues. I'm like, okay, I'm just annoyed by it. All right, what I do is I pinch the middle of the transfer because I need to know where that it's going to be even on me. Put my hand on top of my chest, and that's exactly where I want it. So I'm going to put it here. Y'all, I see spots. I see spots. Isn't that like something? A book or something? I see spots. I really do. I prefer Facebook, but I feel so bad that you've been having so many problems. I wonder if it's your internet or the weather. Well, our weather hasn't been that bad. And then it's not even that, because it's not even saving my videos. Again, I don't know. All right, friends. There it is. I think I'm good with it. It might be crooked. I don't know. But I'm a little blind right now with this light that's hitting me in my face. I'm going to use bright white. And I think I'm going to do a little watercolor effect on my leaves. So, we'll see how that goes. This is bright white. Yes. Y'all. Sometimes I have to like second guess myself because I'm like, what on earth is going on? So we're just going to do bright white. This is such a really, just a nice transfer. I like it a lot. So yeah, I might even do a tutorial on Whatnot. See how that goes. Or, I don't know. I'm just throwing out suggestions. I might just do videos on Facebook. Or do them on Whatnot and somehow transfer it to Facebook. I don't know. I'm not sure yet, but I've been having the hardest times, and I love y'all, but I hate being irritated whenever like this is my time, and then it's like, all right, just kidding. We're just going to give you the hardest time. It's like, I don't even want to try. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go, guys. So, clean your fingers. Really easy to make a t-shirt. Y'all can totally make a t-shirt in less than 10 minutes. Go slowly because it's going to have a lot of fuzzy. Oh, I totally missed a little leaf. That's okay. So, I'm going to put this here, because I do need to clean it off. But let me show you before we continue going. I like this. Look how cute that is. And I am going to do a little bit of watercoloring. Hey, Patricia girl, how are ya? Hey, Miss Susan. Stephanie, you have TikTok? Hey, Tammy girl. Miss Bertha, how are you? You've been pretty busy? I know, I see you. Isn't that precious? I like it. I like it. All right, let me get me some, let's see. I want to keep it really soft. I'm thinking maybe some light, maybe light green and pink. What do you think? Maybe, or maybe not. Let's see what we have here so far. So, remember, it has to say ink for it to be permanent. And, well, oh, you know what? I think I like this one better. Maybe this is better. Just a tad. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Do y'all like that one? This is our t-shirt of the month. So if you didn't grab one and want more info, just comment info. I actually have a link set to the information. I did. I finally did it. So hopefully we get that corrected. Okay. You can always add water and water down your ink too. Okay. And then I'm just going to do a little bit on my shirt. And if you go over your white, we can always go over it again. So that's okay. Let's see. Get a little bit of that going. I wanted it a lot softer than this one right here, but it might be a little bit too soft compared to my black, which is really dark. So I might have to add a little bit of Couture Coral to my Marvelous. I am still hot. Y'all, I had to go. I always say it sounds funny, but I had to go walk Caleb. I told you we've been really trying to get Caleb where he needs to be. Like, it's just been really, really hard. He is way overweight. And y'all, we like to eat. We really do. And I just can't. I still limit him, of course, but it's still hard. And he doesn't do much exercise like he used to anymore. So I told him, well, we had to go walk. He was not happy about it. But I said 30 minutes. That's it. That's all I want you to do is walk. And then when we were almost done and coming back, he said he wanted to go to the park. I'm like, oh, but I got to do a live. So I told him I would just do 5 minutes. Well, that 5 minutes turned into 15 minutes. So then we were rushing back. And now I'm really hot and sweaty because our weather has changed again. And it's actually hot now. So yeah, it's been a little rough out here. But I don't know, we've talked about transitioning Caleb because I've had the hardest time with his school. He has not had an actual teacher pretty much for the whole year. They have quit. One of his coaches, like, he jumped and hurt his knee. According to Caleb, who knows what the truth is, but according to Caleb, he jumped in the gym, he hurt his knee, and they had to call the ambulance to come pick him up. I'm like, oh my goodness. So now he doesn't have that stable teacher either. And then he was saying that his nurse wasn't there, which is the nurse that always goes into his classroom. And I'm like, what is going on? I hope it was just one day, you know, that they were sick or something. But that boy, he'll tell your truths. He will. It may not be the truth, but he'll tell them. He will tell you everything. He comes in tattletales on his classmates all the time. He's like, Mom, Gabe was bad today. I'm like, oh yeah, what did Gabe do? He said, yeah, he was saying like something about shaking their butt and telling somebody that they like their butt. I was like, oh my. Mind you, they're in 6th grade and they all have disabilities. But I'm like, oh no. He's like, yeah, he was bad. We're like, oh no, such and such had to go home because he was not feeling well. I'm like, I can't even imagine what he's telling them about us right here. Because I know he'd be telling it. He doesn't sugarcoat anybody. He's definitely the Gazette over there.